Hey everybody, this is Carson with DizWiz Dollars. Welcome back to the channel where your money meets the magic. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how Disney and Mickey, more specifically, helped me pay off $15,000 worth of credit card debt in the span of 14 months. Stay tuned. If this is your first time here, please hit the like and subscribe button. It does help to grow the channel and helps out the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into it, how Disney helped me pay off $15,000 worth of credit card debt. I started the year drowning in credit card debt, which is no fun. So think minimum payments, stressed at the start of it. So let's set the stage. So this was around January of 2025 at the start of this year, and I was drowning in credit card payments. Now a lot of that didn't just come from Disney or Universal or theme parks, but came from years of just kicking the proverbial can down the road. So think minimum payments, I had more month than money left, and I was just stressed to the max. I had heard of the debt snowball plan from people like Dave Ramsey, but I couldn't stay motivated on it. So that's where I got the idea of coming up with my own plan called the Mickey Debt Snowball. And so the Mickey Debt Snowball plan is where you pay the smallest debt first off, and then you move on to the next highest debt, so on and so forth, until it actually snowballs like the Mickey Debt Snowball. I also just paid the minimum payments on anything but the smallest debt, and I attacked the smallest debt with a vengeance, like the Rise of the Resistance attraction, with the Resistance attacking the First Order to get out of that Star Destroyer. So one of the reasons that I really love the Mickey Debt Snowball plan is that it helped me stay motivated and visualize myself debt-free of credit cards and just really focus on what I wanted to do, which is go to the Disney parks and not have to stress about money. So that helped me stay motivated throughout the entire ordeal and has really just had a profound effect on my life on different aspects that I really didn't think of either. Each time I paid off a card, I celebrated in a Disney way, whether it was watching my favorite Disney Plus show, The Mandalorian, or maybe looking and visualizing myself in the rest of the year with the Incredipass that I do plan on purchasing.
Well, because I'm selfless.
So this helped me future-proof my goals and really just stay with it and pay off my credit card debt, which I had been kicking the can down the road for the longest time. And I can say that I feel a lot less stress now that I have paid those cards off, and I don't really have plan of getting back into credit card debt anytime soon. This made paying off debt emotionally motivating and then also fun, just visualizing myself without having to pay just the minimum payments on credit cards, and allowed me to set my future goals to where I wasn't just always a month behind paying on these JP Morgan Pays, these Capital One credit cards. So it really helped me stay motivated and just allowed me to visualize that best Disney life where the magic will meet my money here in the not so distant future. So how I actually did the debt payoff with the Mickey Debt Snowball is I actually cut back on my spending. I actually got a new job and moved up in income. And then I also just started budgeting and setting where I wanted my money to actually go every month. So what I used is my own Google Sheets file. I have used different money apps in the past, like Monarch Money, say Mint Mobile. That worked extremely well. But once I got down and actually just cut the things that I really didn't care about in my budget, it actually opened up more opportunities for me to pay off those smaller debts, and has actually snowballed to help me take on the larger debts. The way I like to think about budgets now is not a restrictive, disciplinary act. In fact, what I like to actually do now that I've done about 6 months of budgeting, is it actually just lays a plan out for you. So think like your rope drop strategy, right? Everybody has their own rope drop strategy of what attractions they want to hit up first. So that's kind of what I applied in the Mickey Debt Snowball, and it helped me stay motivated and get those quick wins really fast, but also visualize myself in the future to what I wanted my future goals to actually look like. So what's next for the DizWiz? Well, I plan to go to Disney World in June of this year and also visit Epic Universe to give you my full review of that theme park and if it's worth your time and money to save up. And all of this will be done with my own cash, no credit cards involved. So some of you might be saying, well, Carson, why do I need to pay off my debt, like high interest debt, maybe even look at paying off my car loan? Well, the answer for me was just to be financially independent, and that's a goal that I'm actively working on. So that's one of my side hustles, is actually growing this channel in addition to focusing on my day job and finance. So I really just think that you have to find your why of why you don't want to be in debt anymore. And for me, it was just working towards the goal of being financially independent. Going to Disney more often, not having to stress about money, having more money than month left. So finding your why about why you want to pay your debt off is really important. For me, it was Disney. I really love Disney and personal finance. I enjoy creating content on the side in addition to my day job. So finding the why of what your actual goals are just so incredibly important and really just set everything into motion for me. Debt payoff doesn't have to be boring. For me, it was getting that Disney magic back. So I would say find what motivates you and really just put that into motion. It's a powerful tool to reframe your thoughts and work towards a goal that you're passionate about. So I'd like to know down in the comments, what's your Mickey and what's your goal in order to pay off debt as we build this community? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video where I go over my June trip planned to visit Epic Universe and Disney World. So as always, stay magical, keep visiting the theme parks, and save your money. I'll see you in the next one.